Number 1, Malik, will you type in the answer but don't hit enter? Christopher, number 2, type in the answer, don't hit enter. Art, number 3. Anthony, number 4. Andrew, number 5. Dwayne, number 6.
6. Okay.
Landon, number 7. Ryan, number 8. Then starting with the Roman Forum, Will, number 1. Aaron, number 2. Charlie, number 3. Leon, number 4. And Brian, number 5. Did I skip anybody? Everybody moved around in the middle of it, so. Okay. All right, so after I read the question that was yours, and you're not in the same order anymore on my screen, so I don't know. So just hit enter when it was you, if you would please. How did the Romans explain the naming or the name of their city, and what is the traditional date for the founding of Rome? They believe that the name came from the founder Romulus, and that was 753 BC. Very nice. What confirmation have archaeologists found for this tradition?
So I actually had the wrong answer written for that, and I don't have the 4th edition to put it in.
What's it?
Why are we delayed?
I don't know. I muted everyone so that it would stop. Can someone answer this question for Christopher? Number 2? Maybe Philip could pick it up since he just arrived. I don't know. What confirmation have archaeologists found for this tradition?
They found archaic huts on Palatine Hill.
Thank you. Number 3, who inhabited the surrounding area in the 8th century BC? The surrounding area was inhabited by the Latini. Very nice. What were 3 advantages the city site had?
I'm typing it.
It was near the Tiber River. It had pre-existing trade routes. Good. And it was on a hill, which is good for defense. How did the site change from the 6th century onwards?
I'm not sure.
Do you have your books?
No.
Okay. Who can help him out with this one?
I think Andrew put the answer in there.
Thank you, Andrew. The agricultural settlement turned to urban settlements. Is that what that's supposed to say? How many kings did Rome have? Who was the last king and what happened to him? Seven kings. When Purvis was the last and he was later driven out. Good. And this is like mythological. There were more than 7 kings during this time. But if anyone asks you, you say 7.
Okay.
What changes in the government of Rome took place in 509 BC? Important date. Became a republic.
Was it the
What?
was it the kings were replaced by annually elected magistrates?
Mm-hmm. Yes. How did the government change again in the course of Augustus's life? Is that what you're doing? You're answering that question out loud?
Oh, we are number. It's 7, right?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening, Philip. I'm very confused. The republic became an empire. That's correct. Philip, what are you doing right now? Nothing. Never mind. All right. The Roman Forum. Give 4 respects in which the Forum Romanum was the center of Rome. Commercial, cultural, social, and political. went there to do it all. You went there to hang with your friends. You went there to buy your food. You went there to, make speeches, hear speeches, do the whole thing. Yes, exactly right. There's temples and public places. What was the Miliarum Aureum and who set it up? The golden milestone, which was set up in the Forum Romanum to mark the starting point of the roads that radiated from the city to all corners of the empire by Emperor Augustus. Name at least 4 other fora eventually built in this area of Rome, and which was the most splendid? Forums built by Julius Caesar, Augustus, Vespasian, and Nerva, and the finest was Trajan's. List at least 5 buildings, or 5 things a person could do in the forum. Watch processions, meet with friends, gossip, listen to arguments, visit temples and public places. Yeah, there we go. That one just came up a little earlier. What was a basilica and what 2 activities went on there? Did I get too far on the list? Okay, so Philip, number 5 is going to be you. You can go ahead and hit enter when you're ready, but everybody else, please hold your answer. Dwayne, number 6. Number 7. Brian, how are you going to do this if you didn't have any books with you?
I was gonna ask somebody for a picture of the workbook.
And the textbooks?
Somebody already sent the picture of the textbook.
Okay. All right, well, why don't you go ahead and get that picture of the workbook so you can do number 7. Andrew, number 8. Will, number 9. Aaron, number 10. Charlie, number 11. Anthony, number 12. Landon, 13. Ryan, 14. Leon, 15. Art, 16. Christopher, number 1. And Malik, number 2. All right, and Philip answered number 5 for us. What was the basilica and what 2 activities went on there? It was a place for lawyers to plead cases and for merchants and bankers to negotiate their business deals. Very nice. Number 6, what was the curia? The Senate House. Very nice. Number 7, what 2 types of processions went through the forum? Brian's going to be working on that one for a second. Maybe we'll come back for it. Number 8, where was the forum located? Between the Capitoline and the Palatine. Number 9, what was the main building on the Capitoline and why was it so special? What 2 activities took place there? The Temple of Jupiter, it was the center of religious life. The emperor prayed there and the priests took vows there. Good. Where did the emperors live? On the Palatine stood the emperor's residence. What was the rostra? Where was it located? And from what did it get its name? Who had number 12?
Me.
Oh, are you working on it?
Yes, ma'am. I'm looking for it right now.
Okay. We'll come back to you. So come back to Brian and Anthony. All right. What were the distinguishing features of the Temple of Vesta, and what was the important duty of the Vestal Virgins? Cone-shaped roof, and they tended to the undying sacred flame. What was the Via Sacra? Where was it, and what special events took place on it? It was the avenue for religious or victory processions, and it ran through the forum. What monument was erected at the eastern end of the Via Sacra? Who commissioned it, and what event did it commemorate? It was an arch commissioned by Domitian, commemorated to the defeat of the Jews. Ooh, we're reading about it now.
It's the Arch of Titus, right? Okay.
What building was located between the Rostra and the Curia, and who were held there? The prison. And the Jews from the story, Masada, and prisoners of war are held there. Good. Rome and Judea. Number 1. When and after what event did Judea become a client state of Rome? It was taken in 65 BC by Pompey the Great when Jerusalem fell. List 3 religious concessions that Caesar and Augustus made to the Jews. Allowing construction of synagogues, celebration of the Sabbath, and the collection of temple tax. Good. Okay, Brian, are you ready for that number 9 back there?
Yes. Funeral and triumph processions.
Going back to find the question. Yep, very good. Funeral and triumph processions. And then Anthony, you had what was the name of the rostra, or what was the rostra? Where was it located, and from what did it get its name?
I had number 12.
Miss Lonigan, I had number 11.
Oh, sorry.
I was typing it out. Here, I've got it. Oh, never mind. Just went away. Just 1 second. Sorry.
This is what I tell us.
The Rostra, it was a platform where people held speeches. And then it was located by the foot of Capitoline. Yeah. And then from what did it get its name? It was because I think it was because a bunch of people had a bunch of famous speeches there.
It means face.
Oh.
All right, and Anthony?
It's something about a boat.
I can't find it this long.
Okay, who can help Anthony?
Like good. You want me to just say it?
Yes.
The speech that Mark Antony makes in Julius Caesar was made there over Julius Caesar's dead body.
Very good. All right. Okay, so we have a few more to do. Let's see. Rome, Judea, number 3. Philip, number 4. Charlie, number 5. Aaron, Dwayne, number 6. Will, number 7. Andrew, number 8. Leon, number 9. And Ryan, number 10.
You said I have number 6?
I don't know.
You said
Peter.
2 people for number 6.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Okay, number 3. By the time of our stories, what 3 aspects of life in Judea were causing unrest?
Somebody else does.
Philip, are you on this?
Annoying. Very annoying.
I had number 4.
No, Philip, you had number 3.
Oh, I had number 3? Oh, 1 second.
Thanks, Philip. Higher taxes, governors were not Jews, and the lack of unified Jewish leadership. Good. Number 4, who was the emperor when this unrest escalated into a revolt against Roman rule?
Nero.
Good. Name the 2 Roman generals who were given the job of crushing the rebellion. Vespasian and Titus. Good. What happened to the first of these generals, and what did the second general accomplish in Judea in 70 AD? Vespasian seized the Roman throne and then took control of Italy. The other captured Judea. Where and what was Masada? Near the Dead Sea, and it was a fortress. Very nice. Who went there and under whose leadership? A band of zealots under Eleazar ben Yair. And named legion and the general who eventually took Masada. Ooh, I got a paper cut. Leon, are you working on this? Leon, you definitely don't look like you're working on this. Do you not know this is you? Can you not hear me at all? Anybody?
Answers. I got Flavius Sylvia. Nobody else is okay.
Is that who it is? That what it is?
That's what I got.
Okay, great.
The 10th Legion.
Okay, 10th Legion. Name the historian who recorded these events. Josephus. Excellent. Okay. Flavius Sylvia. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Leon, your precious internet. It's fighting. It's fighting.
Katie, I'm not muted, so.
Okay. Great job, guys. And hopefully everybody was able to get all those answers if they didn't already have them, because you know those are our test questions. And we only have 2 more stories to translate, which we're going to knock out before Wednesday, basically, and have a test before the end of this week. On that test will be, are you ready for it? Should I type it up for you? Number 1. Roman Judea. Ooh. The origins of Rome. And what was the third thing we just went over? The Roman Forum.
Yeah.
Grammar-wise, we had relative purpose clauses. And of course, those are used with the subjunctive, so don't forget how to form all of your subjunctives, because you know I'm going to ask. And gosh, this chapter has been kind of long because we've been in this weird format, so I'm just going to pull up your test real quick and look at it the old-fashioned way of seeing what's on the test. And
When is the,
what was that?
when is the test?
It's going to be, you're going to take it, by Friday at 4 p.m.
Okay.
Your mythology, I think, is going to be lacking. So, you don't have to worry about that. And we did do another little grammar thing. That was the compound words, right? Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. Because you know what? Maybe I'll just give you. I was struggling to find a way to do mythology that's fun, but maybe I'll just have you read the little kids' version of the myth, and that can just be it. It won't be fun, but it won't be hard. How's that? Some easy questions.
Yep.
Does that sound good?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'll still put it on there. So Arachne, it'll be the Arachne myth, and I'll put that in your course documents one day.
Awesome.
All right. So those are your topics. Make sure you jot them down right now.
When's the test?
I'm going to give you the link on
3 by
Wednesday.
4.
And you'll need to take it before Friday at 4 p.m.
Okay.
All right. So for now, we're going to do the second to last translation, which is Arcus Titi Part 1. And I'm going to divide it into sections so that we can go over it before class ends today. So if you will open up your book to Arcus TT Part 1.
Damn it.
Darn it. Dang it. Is that what you meant to say?
I'm not you.
No, you're
I'll
not.
wish it out. Right.
And then let this divide you into rooms so I can call on you and tell you who's doing what lines. There we go. Boom, boom. And it's logged me out of the book, so I'm going to log back in. There we go. All right. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. And no, not that button. How many lines are in the story?
30.
Something. 32. All right. So that's an easy math that I still need a computer for. Now I can do it. 7 lines. All right. So, Aaron, your group is going to do post Judea through, wow, that's a long sentence. So you're going to do post Judea through Pone Bontour. Okay?
Did you say Brian or?
I said
I didn't
Aaron.
hear you. Oh, okay.
Around
Close.
Sunday bomb tour.
Yep, you see that?
I do not see it.
Post Judea at the beginning of Arcus TT Part 1 through Pone Bontour.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you not see it, or you do? Don't say you do until you do.
I see it now.
Okay. All right. Art, your group is going to do Iluk. Do you see Iluk right after Pone Bontour? In line 6.
Yes, ma'am. I got what you're talking about.
Okay. Through Orna Bontour.
Okay.
All right. Anthony, your group is going to start at Kirkum. Do you see where I'm starting you? Yay or nay, Anthony?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's line 13 starts with the word Kirkum.
I don't have that.
What?
Wait, are we Arcus TT, right?
Yeah, Arcus TT Part 1.
Yeah.
It's line 17 for us.
Do you see it in line 17 then, Anthony?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So you're going from Kirkum down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 through Cloud Daybond. Do you see Cloud Daybond? About 7 lines-ish down in the middle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. All right. Ryan, do you see Huyus right after Cloud Daybond?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're there. Your group will be there through through Parkerent. And then that very last, Landon, you have a smaller group than everyone else, so you get slightly smaller thing. So that last paragraph will be you, Landon. All good? Everybody knows what you're doing? Who I called on? The rest of you are in a group, so that's why I didn't call on you. All right, so I'm going to open the groups. I want you to work together. If I come into a thing and anyone besides Malik and Leon are muted, that means you're not working together, and that means my wrath will rain down upon you, and I will be snagging points. All right? Good luck. Godspeed. See you soon.
No, I'm just unmuting.
You okay, Brian?
Yeah, I'm just not in that group.
Why not? That's so bizarre. All right, here. I can fix that. Oh, no,
Yay.
I can't fix it. Why can't I fix it? There we go. Now,
Well, I can be in a group with you.
here we go. Now you're in a group.
Thanks. Yep.
So this recording will just have the goodbye. Okay. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Goodbye.
Bam.
Bye.
Miss Flanagan.
Goodbye.